If you're not giving me an A, give me an F. You giving me the worst grade in the world, worse than an F, is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does compared to
That don't even look like
water.
coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee,
That is over.
white stuff is run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good.
That does look good.
That's my coffee.
It does look good.
If I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
No, I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
If you cheat,
See, they say you probably look. He said you probably do cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comforts of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it, playing it over and over and over, the long videos of Malik's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying.
The devil. And the devil
Here you go. Here we go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do have to
on the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kitty? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kitty. I like Kitty. But Kitty girl. Kitty girl. Kitty girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch to give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody. Even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess to be straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. Like the least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one. Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk as fuck or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. Hello. What is up? What is going on? How are we doing today? How is everyone? Oh my God, y'all. Can I tell y'all that it has been a phenomenal weekend up to this point. Listen, I am having a weekend. Have a weekend, El Teddy. Have a goddamn weekend. I'm just telling you. Listen, the weekend thus far has been phenomenal. Do you hear me? Phenomenal. Child. Anyway, what's up, y'all? It is Saturday. It is time for us to be silly. Wait a minute. Now, wait a damn minute. Wait one damn minute. Weekend recap. Hold on.
Let me see if I see what I'm saying. Well, look at what we have here. Mm, mm, mm. I see a couple blue sashes here. Now look at what we have here. I see a couple new blue sashes in the building. Where's the mod squad? I see a couple new blue sashes. You know, I haven't made a new mods in a minute. We haven't had new hall monitors. We haven't had to initiate new hall monitors in a long time. Now look at what we have here. Xavier, you see this? You see Xavier? Do you see this? Child. Xavier, they done gave two new people blue hall. Now look at here. Now look at here. Hold on. Now look at here. Look at here. Well, congratulations to you, the informed, on making hall monitor. Child. Congratulate. Look at here. Well, congratulations to you too, Demetria. We ain't had new hall monitors in about a year and a half, going on 2 years. Woo, child. Well, congratulations to the two new hall monitors. Y'all hall monitors, make sure y'all haze them up. You know, they got to get hazed. They got to go through their hazing phase, you know. And then they'll do that. Now I'm gonna drop the link real quick in case Terrence and or Janae or the both of them want to come up to talk about how my weekend started. Okay, so I just dropped the link for Terrence and Janae if they want to come up here and talk about where I was this past Thursday. While they are making the decision if they gonna come up or if they just gonna stay in the bushes, let me say hey to y'all. Now look at who is here first. I don't think he here. I think he just dropped that in the chat and then he went away. But look at who is the first comment we have. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to us all the way from Hey Chef. Chef, what's going on? Hey Boo, what's going on, Chef? Who else we got in here? We got one of our newest hall monitors is here. Hey Demetria. Mama Bees is in the building. Hey Mama Bees, the informed over there. Over there showing off his new blue hall monitor sash and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all got to go through y'all hazing period. You know, we'll haze y'all up, and then after that, you can be regular like the other hall monitors. Mm. Mm. Cha. Volvo, hey Cookie. Hey Cookie. I see you back there, Janae. Give me a second. Hey L Sid, Jay Parrish. We got the newlyweds in the building, Janae and Terrence. Aqua Pouring, Drinks with D, Jay Parrish, Terrence, the new husband. I was there, y'all. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna give y'all that recap when they come up in a second. Hey, Yana, what's going on? Yana, I hope everybody having a good day. I'll be in the background checking on one of the elder mothers. All right, go check on the good church mother now. Go check on mother now. Ravine is here. Tracy W is here. Xavier is in. Xavier, show the new hall monitors how to do this. Show them how it goes. Xavier, old school hall monitor. He been here for a minute. Who else we got? Make sure I got everybody. Green Girl, what's going on? All right. So, Janae, you ready? You gonna stay off camera, right? It's up to you. Okay. All right, let me bring Janae up so she can tell y'all
Hello,
about
hello.
We now listen. I went up to Virginia Beach to be at the wedding of Janae and Terrence, and y'all listen. A great time was had by all. A time was had. Listen, a great time. I met the parents. I met Janae's mom. I met Terrence's mom. I met the friends. I've made a few friends.
Hmm. I made sure to sit you with some eligible people.
We had some fun while we were there. We got lit. We had a good amount of alcohol. We danced. We partied. I was staying in a nice suite on the beach at the hotel, right on the water.
Hey.
Yeah, because we bougie around these parts. Listen, y'all, it was such a great time. It was a sneaker wedding, even though I didn't have on sneakers, but it was a sneaker
That's
wedding that everybody,
okay.
and they were on time, y'all. Listen, don't never let it be said that black folks ain't on time. The wedding was at 3. I showed up at 3:04, y'all, because I said, "Oh, 3:04. Oh, I'm in this. I'm gonna roll up in there. I still got about an hour before they come in." Why was the wedding party going in when I rolled up at 3:04?
They started
Yeah, I
on
still
time.
made
They
it
were
in for
like,
the ceremony though.
they asked me, they said, if anybody comes a little late, do you want us to lock them out or sneak them in? I said, you can sneak them in,
So
not
tell us
knowing you was
about
going to be
how it
late.
feels. How does it feel to be married now?
Oh, it felt good. I like it. I can dig it.
I was all right, Demetri. I had on a little something,
He
something, just some
was. He
brown and
was.
pink, and my
You
little
touching
bow
me, cut your
tie.
finger.
But yeah, I can't tell y'all all the things that happened there. That's just for the wedding. We're not
Hmm.
gonna tell all of the good secrets, but just know a time was had.
I had my flower guys, which I was like, I really wanted to put flower gaze on your bags, but they was like, you could have did that. I was like, dang, I should have asked.
It
Yes,
was so
they
much
did it.
fun.
They did their thing. It was everything. I really enjoyed myself. You and everybody else that was there, I have to thank y'all because I thought I was going to be a ball of tears missing my dad, and I wasn't. So I appreciate all the love that was there. Just I didn't even think about missing him because he was there. So I appreciate it.
Child, we had a good time. It was good. I mean, the venue was great. It was right on the water. It was not listen, it was great. There was an open bar and stuff. And listen, a great time. I saw Terrence and all his military friends and stuff. One of them I was
Hmm.
giving googly eyes to. I'm not gonna tell y'all which one of them it was. But I can tell you the googly eyes was a return or not.
Mm.
Don't worry about me, Chef Don Don. I'm as pure as the driven snow. I am as pure as the driven snow. So, but yes, I just wanted to thank y'all for inviting me and let y'all know I had a good time down
Of
to the
course, thank you
Virginia
for
beach.
coming.
We wish y'all years and 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 decades of wedded bliss. And we happy for
Hmm.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? We always happy when the people get together and get married and stuff. Tell T we said hey.
I will.
So, but
All
yes,
right.
y'all. Thank you so
I'm
much
gonna.
for coming up today.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna drop down and
All right.
enjoy the show.
All right. Y'all, that was Janae. And listen, y'all, we are so glad to have um a married couple in the building that comes over here and enjoys themselves. Hey, Candace F. Hey, Lock Queen. Um, yeah, we had a good time, y'all. I now, like I said, I can't tell y'all all the things that happened, but woo, we had a good time. Last night, now put your blunts in the air. Last night I went to Brandy and Monica. with what's the chick named Mooney Money. She was all right. Kelly was good. Everybody was good. Everybody was good at the concert last night. I have no complaints. Matter of fact, a friend of mine couldn't get tickets back home, so they're coming to the because they're going to do another date in December. I think December 4th. And so my friend was like, "You got to come with me." So I was like, "I might go back." I had a great time. I had a great time. The fact that I still have a voice this morning is beyond my level of comprehension. But a great time was had by all. Mm, mm. So yes, that and then while I was in Virginia Beach, Mariah Carey was letting us know it's time. Hey Terry, and she gave us her annual "It's Time." And when Mariah Carey says it's time, y'all know what it's time for. And I bought this while I was in Virginia Beach. It's time. We had Christmas tree cakes, y'all. I just my first box of many. Judge a mammy, don't judge me, okay? But my first box of many. I'm trying to do better and not eat the whole box in one sitting, so I just do one at a time. But yes, y'all know I love Christmas tree cakes every year. Anyway, we got our Christmas tree cake, so we're good now. We're happy about that. But yes, so far an awesome weekend, and hopefully today is no exception. We're gonna do what it do, have fun, and so forth. Get off here. I'm going to y'all know where I'm going after that. I'm going to get me some crabs when I get off of here. Listen, I'm going to get some crabs. Now, listen, I've been working all morning. I actually got up early this morning. I got up about 6:30, and I've been working since then. Um, on production for today. So hopefully you enjoy, because Lord knows I had to put it together, honey. I had to put it together, honey, but it's okay. Anyway, um, if y'all ready to get this party started, go ahead and put a shondo in the chat. Child, I'm going to listen. I worked hard today, Chef. I worked real hard to put this show together. I told y'all it take about 5 or 6 hours. Hey, LC, it take about 5 or 6 hours to put this to put Silly Saturday together. So listen, when I get done, baby, I'm going to go have me some crabs and eat me some happy food. All right, it looks like we're ready to get this party started. So we will start as we always start with our well, I don't know if it's our favorite segment, but it's my favorite segment. The hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. I'm just saying, a bitch just can't. These are for those new here. These are stories, and when we saw the headline, from the headline alone, we knew don't have the strength, don't have the energy, don't have the bandwidth to deal with any parts of what lies beneath that headline. We don't want to break it down. We're not trying to add more commentary. The headline alone was enough to scare us away and make us say, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Let's see what the first hashtag ABCs has for us. Ma'am, I don't know who you are. Yes, Jules, ma'am, lady. I don't want any parts of you discussing Bronze meet, wheelchair Jimmy's meet. I mean, we've seen both of them. We've seen wheelchair Jimmy and his floppy dick. We've seen Braun and his little meat. We don't want to. Why is this a headline? Why, God of mercy? I don't even know who she is, Xavier. I have no idea. Now they tell me she's from Miami. She'll probably be down there with them Cubans, either in Hialeah or somewhere south of Flagler Street over in Little Havana. She probably somewhere south of Flagler Street, either down south that way or out there in Hialeah. Baby, I don't know who she is. I don't care. I didn't have the energy. I didn't want to find out, Ravi. I don't have time. The fact that you would even want to sleep, Braun, notwithstanding, okay, I'm gonna let you have Braun. But there's no alternate reality or universe where anybody should be willingly trying to have any parts of wheelchair Jimmy entering your body. I'm just being honest. Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants any parts of knowing whatever wheelchair Jimmy has. We do not care. Ma'am, continue to collect venereal diseases like you're collecting infinity stones and get away from us. Ma'am, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Jalen. Now, you played for my beloved Celtics. And we watched the video the other day where your hair paint, hair dye, whatever the hell that was, rubbing off on NBA players and people getting pissed off. We watched that the other day and laughed. So now you have these organizations reaching out to you saying that they'll offer you assistance. Now I got this headline from TMZ. TMZ, who's doing the editing over there? Because aren't you missing the T on Let Us Help? This is how much this belonged in the hashtag ABCs. Even TMZ couldn't even get the fucking headline correct. Let us help. No, TMZ. Sir, I don't want to know about your hair issues. This is common. Just cut it all off and call it a fucking day. We know you miss the days of having little braids and cornrows and high top fades and all of this stuff you used to have. It's okay. Everybody got to get older. Let it go. People think I don't have no hair up here because I always have on a hat. But Janae and Terrence saw my hair. I have hair. I keep it low, but I have hair. It's okay. It's a part of it. Some people go bald earlier than others. I'm just saying, bruh, let it go. Let it go. Sir, we don't care. Listen. Now, if they're giving it to you for free, then you take their services. But sir, I have nothing else for you, sir. Okay. Sir, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Yeah, that is him. That was the one we looked at the other day. Ma'am, I don't even know who you are, ma'am. What's good, Jason? What's good, bruh? Ma'am, they say your name is Lily Allen. I mean, I expect to go to an Xavier party and the party favors and gifts from the party is butt plugs. But ma'am, I hope these were brand new butt plugs. I hope these are brand new butt plugs. Okay. I hope it's not used butt plugs. Like I want them still in the box or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Unopened. Oh, she's MAGA. Well, she'll find a lot of people to give those butt plugs to down to the MAGA because you know them women, the child, not the women, but the alleged XY chromosomes in the MAGA party. They love getting they back cracked and blocks beat in. Hey, Miss Pricey, don't act like you wouldn't have these as party favors, Xavier. We know you. Aren't they though? Ravine? Child. But I don't want you to hand these out at your party. I should leave your house and be getting butt plugs on the way out the door. Not JD Vance will take two. Child, I'm sure Mike Johnson got a whole collection of them of assorted sizes and colors. Hmm. Yeah, I never knew who she was. I don't. This the first time I ever heard of her. Hmm. You and your butt plugs, ma'am, get away from us. Anybody else? Has anybody else gone to a party and they gave out butt plugs and stuff? Would you take it if they gave it to you? I mean, as long as I could be assured that it was a brand new butt plug, like I don't want to use butt plug being given out. Like it still needs to be in the box or whatever packaging that comes with it. Maybe that might be a thing for the cruise. Should I give out assorted butt plugs as a gift to everybody down to the cruise? Let me ask really B how many people going on a cruise. Would y'all be mad if I had butt plugs as gifts for the cruise? Tracy C, what's going on? Tracy, we got new hall monitors. I need you to go ahead and haze them up. Jason, we have 2 new hall monitors. Y'all go ahead and haze them up and train them and teaches them the way. Okay, teaches them the way. Tracy, should I give out butt plugs as gifts on the cruise? I'm just asking. Since Lily Allen can give out butt plugs at her party, I feel like that'll be a good, gift down to the cruise. I'm just saying. Ravi says she don't want no damn butt plugs. Not Candy Z Burris. Who said I have butt plugs at my house? Who said I have any at my house? I'm as pure as the driven snow. Not, I didn't even know they had kind that made sounds when you walk. Interesting. That's interesting, ma'am. Yeah, you late. We did talk about the wedding. The wedding was awesome. It was great. Tracy, a great time was had. I can't really tell. I don't tell my business on here on camera, but I'll just say a great time was had. Hmm. Anyway, ma'am, go with God. Um, somebody go get Offset. Offset said that Cardi left Jordan for Rodman. I cannot tell what happened with members, plural, of the wedding party or other people that were there. Your boy was kind of a hot commodity down to the wedding. I'm not making this up. I behaved, but I was a hot commodity down to the wedding. Janae, no, I ain't lying. Mhm. Ooh, child. But sir, I don't know. You're the Jordan of what? Derelicts of society? Like I'm trying to figure out what you're the Jordan of. Now, Stephon is all right, Xavier. Now his brother, Trayvon, that's the cute one in the family. Now his brother played for Dallas Cowboys. Go look up the brother. That's the fine one. Y'all can have Stephon. Give me his younger brother, Trayvon. Cause yeah. That's the one that I want. Cha. Hey, Mom. I met Janae's mom, and me and Janae's mom had a good time. Who told you Trayvon was a bottom? You don't even know that man. You don't know what he got going on. He could be verse. Look at Xavier. He could be verse. Now, if any one of them look like they put footprints on ceilings, it looked like Stefan is the one that like to get his back cracked, his box beat in. So anyway, I don't listen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care about these people and what they got going on. Sir, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Every year, you people do too much. Y'all do way too much. So you thought it was a good idea to dress up as Jackie Kennedy when her husband was murdered next to her with his blood all over her. And you thought it was a good idea to dress like that for Halloween. I don't understand y'all. Y'all, every Halloween, you people do way too the fuck much. I'm just saying. Thank you, Janae. I was as pure as the driven snow. Now, what happens after that? I was like that when I came. Now, what happened after that? I don't know who Julia Fox is. I don't care. The only Julia we'll acknowledge today is Julia Sugarbaker. And that's it. But yeah, this is just way. Who thinks that this is funny? Comical. Like, yeah, I'm going to dress as Jackie Kennedy when she was in Dallas, specifically when her husband had his head blown off and his parts of his blood and parts of his brain and his blood was all over my body, because that's what I want to dress as for Halloween, because that's comical, right? Like, you people, y'all do way too the fuck much. This is not our only entrant into the hashtag ABC segment from somebody that did too much for Halloween. And here we are in terms of doing too much for Halloween. Oh, there's a whole video for it. Here's the video.
Hello, it's me. Hello. Hey,
What's up?
don't be late to the party tonight.
Where is it at?
Oh, you know where it's at. No, no, no. Hello, it's me. Go ahead, babe. Hello. Go ahead, babe. You better not be late to the party, bitch. You better not be late to the party, bitch.
Why did y'all let him out the house?
Make sure you get my good side. That's every side.
Why is he out the house?
Woo! I'm serving cut. I'm serving ass. I'm serving face. I'm serving rich bitch. Ah! Yes, honey. Ooh. Ooh.
Xavier, this is your friend.
Ow! Sean Bacon told me that one. Don't miss the party tonight, girl. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the fucking party, girl. What's your problem? I'm that bitch, and you're mad. Bitch, didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh. Someone's gonna have to pay for that. They give a bitch 2 options, stripping and losing. Uh-huh. Yeah, nice. Pay for everybody coming to the party. It's about to be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far, far away so you never find it. I don't like phones.
So you think it's funny to make light of the fact that this man had a whole mental breakdown in episode because to you, people having mental issues is comical, sir. That's funny. I mean, you are delighting in one of our, you know, like him or not, he's a huge person within the Black LGBTQ plus community. He is. And so you take, great painstaking opportunities to make light of that, sir. I can, I but when you are a troglodyte with no relevance of your own, struggling to grasp at any piece of the limelight that you can, you do fuck shit like this. I cannot with you. Y'all people do way too the fuck much. Like y'all do real way, way, way too much. He does, Tracy. Like who let him out? Who let him out? There's a special place for you to rot in hell, Bobby. I can't even tell you to go with God. Go to hell. Um, Mr. Game, sir. Mr. Game, sir. I'm sure that the homophobes that you are trying to appease or you're trying to be in communion with, I'm sure they would say that your your nose ring is probably girly as well. I mean, I don't have anything for you. These are people. Hey, butterfly. These are people who are upset at the world because they are fledgling and the attention that they get is fledgling. They have no relevance. They don't have any substance of their own. So now you want everybody to be angry and upset with you, and we're just not going to do it. If the people want to wear nail polish, we'll let them. It just baffles my mind about how people have all of these weird ways of trying to regulate what people do and how they dress. I got a news flash for you, Mr. Game, sir, or whoever the fuck you are. Go look at some of the clothing that your father and grandparents used to wear back in the 70s and stuff. You want to talk about something that you would deem girly? Go look at some of that stuff. This shit ain't new. Clothes are clothes. However you want to express yourself, you express yourself. But y'all always attempts to try and frown upon or shame um anything that y'all deem it less masculine than it should be, or which is a dig at the gay community. We don't give a fuck. We ain't going nowhere. Y'all are trying to push us back into the closet. We're not going. We ain't going nowhere. We're not gonna hide. We're not gonna alter what we do. You mad? Because if you want, you can come to the nail salon and get you a fresh coat too, sir. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you want you a fresh coat of nail polish and a skirt too. Y'all done made the little boy that made the little skirt line say he's shutting down his skirt line on yesterday was gonna be the last day of his skirt line. Baby, I wish I would be making all of this money and have these people scare me into going back and closing down my skirt line. Girl, I wish just to appease these fuck boys. I wish. Like, child. Right. Don't you got other things that you need to be concerned about? Child. Xavier, please tell the people. Because nobody was checking for his music. Nobody took him seriously. Nobody's takes you as the most masculine person on earth. I just cannot. Let me move on. It's time to dive into the dossier. Hey, boy. Ciao. It's time for us to dive into this good dossier today. Let's see. Let me pull the dossier up so I can at least have it ready. I mean, L Teddy, get your life in order. All right. So, went the wrong way. Sorry. That's Kevin Durant. And he went on that white girl's podcast. I cannot stand this little white girl. She irks my nerves. Watching her makes me want to claw my eyeballs out and stab myself in the eardrums with sharp metal blunt objects. Like, I cannot stand this white woman. But Kevin Durant went on Bobby Althoff's podcast because he wanted to let y'all know that he recently has been felt some kind of way and been depressed about his looks. Here's the video.
Sometimes I've been depressed before, like once.
Why?
Just like I was insecure about how I looked. It was crazy.
You got depressed over that?
Yeah.
I feel insecure about how I look every day, so
I just didn't. I don't know. It just hit me all at one time.
When was this?
This was like 6 years ago.
You got depressed because of how you looked?
Yeah.
What did you do to get out of that?
I just snapped out of it because this was stupid to even care.
What's wrong with how you look?
Nothing. That's how I got out of it.
That's good that you got. What did you think was wrong with how you looked?
I don't know, man. I was just too tall. Maybe I was too skinny. Maybe I just...
You are very tall, but I don't think that's a problem. I feel like
I just feel like I stood out for no reason.
For no reason?
Yeah. Sometimes. But now I learn to accept it.
Kevin. Come here, Kevin. Now, Kevin, I'm not going to say you ugly in the face. You're not ugly in the face. Your problem, Kevin, is you need to brush your damn head. If you brushed your damn head, it wouldn't be a fucking problem. Now, all of that other stuff, Kevin, I have no understanding for you. Kevin, you have more money than any of us will probably make in our entire lifetime, okay? You have access to any personal trainer that you want. Even if you didn't want to pay for it, your team pays for personal trainers. You could get somebody to do your hair and cut your hair. You could have a personal barber. You have the type of money that you could have a personal barber that comes and cuts your hair every day. That you ain't even got to brush your own hair. You could have a barber put the do-rag on for you. You could have a barber get the shit right for you. But the fact that you walk your ass around with your head looking like this all the time, and now you talk about something you concerned about, you ain't that fucking concerned. You can't even put a fucking brush to your damn head. You ain't that concerned. You have access to the best athletic trainers and personal trainers in the world. And if you thought you was too skinny, I'm sure they can put something together to get you right. But you don't give a damn. You just another one looking for attention. Kevin, you have made hundreds of millions of dollars. Again, hundreds of millions of dollars in salary, in endorsements. Miss me with, I feel like I cannot. I'm just saying, because all of these things, now you being tall notwithstanding, I'm sure that's awkward. But you're talking about being skinny. and you have access to any and every method with which not to look that way, you rolling out of bed, looking like Beady Bead every day because you too lazy to put a fucking brush to your head. That's just trifling as hell. Miss us with all of that. You have ways to make this work, sir, and you just choose not to. We don't care. I don't. We do not care. Like exactly, Xavier. If you're not gonna brush that shit, just cut it off. It's not like you going bald. You not going bald. You just need to brush that shit, and you won't, bro. Get a fucking haircut. Not unwatered grass. I cannot. Listen, Demetria said her grandma could put 30 pounds on you in 2 weeks. Kevin, listen, listen. You're not trying to get help. You're not. It's so much. You have access to any and every way of fixing whatever your insecurities are. Even if that means going and sitting on a couch with someone to help whatever your mental issues is. You're just choosing not to do that. So therefore, sir, I have nothing for you, sir. Okay. Leave me out of it. Leave us out of it. Okay. Sir, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
In more sports news, so allegedly now Tyronn Lewis getting snatched up into the rigged illegal gambling poker game situation along with Chauncey Billups. We didn't see this one coming. We didn't see Chauncey coming. We didn't see now we don't see Tyronn Lue coming. Now Tyronn Lue is the head coach of the LA Clippers. Now, according to Pablo Torre, who was one of the first ones to report on this, according to Pablo Torre, he was involved in an alleged rigged poker game along with Chauncey Billups. And he's saying that it took place back in April of 2019. And both Chauncey Billups and Tyronn Lue, were used as face cards. And that's one of the terms that they use for, I forgot what that means when you're the face card. I think it meant that they were supposed to legitimize the games or make sure that you thought the games were legitimate or whatnot. I don't think by being the face cards, they were the ones that was giving the signals and stuff, when I was in high school, we used to have signals for the multiple choice test if we didn't want to study. So what we would do is I remember it was in my English teacher's class. We used to have SAT words, right? So we had SAT words that we had every week. We had SAT words every week without fail. We knew we was getting. So we used to have it was like 25 a week. So, and we would have a quiz. She was old school. She gave the same quiz to everybody. You know how new school, you have different quizzes. You have 3 versions of the quiz. Like when I used to give quizzes that were multiple choice, there would be 3 versions of the quiz. Or even if I had a quiz that was, fill in the blank or short answer, it was still 3 different versions of any quiz or assessment. But she was old school, right? So we had little signs. We had we had 3 people. We had it was 4 rows, and it was people who sat in the front of the row. So we had one person. It was the right ear. The right ear was A. I vividly remember right ear was A. Scratching the right ear was A. A tap on the floor. Tap their feet on the floor because the room used to be perfectly silent. Tap the feet on the floor twice was something. I don't remember what letter that was. Throwing the head back was a letter. I know it was tap on the ear, tap with the on the floor. Putting your head back was one, and then the 4th one was a deep sigh, like. Those were the 4 answers that we knew We knew what it was based on that. And baby, listen, had that thing down to a science. Did. Sure did. Anyway, they had all of that going on the rig poker games and stuff. I don't know why I went on that tirade. But if Tyronn Lue is involved, I'm first of all, we were all shocked as hell to know that Chauncey Billups was involved. So that opened this shit up to anybody. That means that Tyronn Lue at this point, I'm not surprised because Chauncey Billups was in there. And now you know this. Everybody that all of the major players from the NBA, all of the major people who we've seen that they carted out here that's in the NBA currently. I don't see the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, and I believe that they were heavily involved as well, but they're not parading them out here. I'm just saying. Here we are. I mean, Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer. I believe that this is the Department of Justice cracking down on the NBA, which is a primarily black. It's a sport with a high percentage of black people. There's an even higher percentage of black people in the NBA than there is in the NFL. Is you think that's by coincidence? I don't know. I have to go check. I haven't heard that Kevin Garnett was involved, but I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all used to put a capital T on every on every question during true or false and add the dash to make it an. You know what? You know what? That's smart though. That is smart. That is smart. I just asked if they could have chosen a better picture because he looked goofy. Tyronn Lue always looked goofy. Even when he was playing, he looked goofy. He wasn't that good of a player. He was a bench warmer. He was a backup, but he looked goofy when he was a player. Like if you go back and look at him back when he was playing, bro was goofy back then. Was Child. It was an alleged drug conspiracy sweep on 20 law enforcement officers in Mississippi Delta who lives in child us. You know what this is about. He did get stepped over. He did get stepped. Hey, AI broke his ankles. Dude fell to the ground and then just got stepped over. That is one of the most iconic crossovers ever. Yeah, Tyronn Lue. Yeah, you got your ankles broken by AI. We all saw it. We all remember it. That was when he was playing for the Lakers back then. When Tyronn Lue, wait, was that when he was playing for the Lakers? Or when didn't he play for the Sixers too? I know Tyronn Lue played for the Lakers. I thought he played for the Sixers. I can't remember. That was so long ago. The fact that Tyronn Lue is only 2 years older than me makes me feel old. You do look older with that gray hair, though, Tyronn. You're only in your 40s, Tyronn Lue. Anyway, I'm not surprised. There'll be more names that will shake out of this. Please be clear. Right. No, I know he was a journeyman, but I thought when he got his ankles broken by AI, I thought he was with the Lakers then. He did break Jordan's ankles too. That was early in his career. I think that was before he had the cornrows. When he broke Jordan ankles. Anyway, sir, I hope you're lawyered up, sir. That's all I can tell you. That is apparently a picture of Diddy now that they have finally moved him to his where he will serve out his sentence at FCI Fort Dix. I think it's is it coincidental or serendipitous that the place they want you in is called Fort Dix? I'm just asking. This is Diddy we're talking about. You think that's just coincidental? You think that may be a little bit of serendipity that he would land in a facility or a prison called Fort Dix? I'm just saying. I mean, it's DIX, but I mean, all puns intended. But that's a picture of him with his beard and stuff. And so they're saying that his duties is gonna be washing and drying dirty clothes and stuff. I figure Diddy as the white boxers and underwears come across his station before he put them in the laundry, he do one of these and throw it in there. Anybody else feel like Diddy would do that? Like when the underwear and stuff come, he got to divide up the whites and the colors and the underwear and stuff. I feel like Diddy see them underwear from the men's down there, and he take the underwear and do one of these, and then throw it in the washing machine. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I know. I was at the end of the Carter administration. Was the very end. No, that ain't Brian McKnight. Is that in Jersey? I'm gonna assume. Yeah, that's in Jersey. Yeah, that's the one in Jersey. Uh-huh. So yeah, they say he got that Thursday morning. Yeah. So he around there, he over there sniffing draws and shit. Oh, I know they did. Somebody knew exactly what they were doing, Terrence. Look at this one. Look at this one. Ciao. Not Fort Dix in the boot. You know what? See what I'm just Child, do the drug program and knock a year. I told y'all he'll be out before long. Child, I'm telling y'all, he's sniffing them underwear before he put them things in the washer and dryer. Taking a good whiff, and with the eyes closed, you do like this. You go. You gotta do it with the eyes closed. Diddy, I don't know what to tell you. Go wash them clothes, okay? Child, Diddy probably ain't washed a load of clothes in decades. It's been decades since Diddy did any kind of clothes or laundry. I mean, have fun, sir. Anyway, we have nothing for you, sir. But a good go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Ridiculousness was canceled. Javante Davis is now being sued for allegedly choking a woman. Now, mind you, the wife put him on restraining order, then got mad with us because we said that he beat her, even though that's what she said in her sworn affidavits when she put in for a fucking restraining order, right? And then she started arguing with us like we was the problem. Well, now, this past Thursday, a woman filed a lawsuit against him. She said that when at a strip club, I wonder which strip club was it? Was it the Office? Was it Tootsie's? Was it G5? Was it the Mint? I don't figure Javante Davis to go to the Mint. That's way too hood for him. Was it well, it's the one now, but it used to be called Take One. Was it the old school Rolex that they call the Lex or whatever they call it now? I don't know when it was because Coco's done closed down. So I don't know if it's Coco's. When was this? Let me see what we know about this. Let's see what information we have. Her name is Courtney Rossell. And she claims that she and Javante had a private, intimate relationship over the last 5 months. But she said it was anything but a smooth ride. She wrote in the lawsuit that he beat her up and threatened her on several different occasions. On September 23rd, she alleges that he accused her of cheating and wrote to her in a message, quote, "I'll kill you," end of quote. According to the lawsuit, she said things got worse this past Monday. She says that he allegedly attacked her while she was working as a VIP cocktail waitress. Oh, at Tootsie's. I knew it was one of them. So this down to the Tootsie's. Ow. I wonder if that's the chick that come over there and bring me good. I'm sorry. I don't go to these establishments. What do I need with a strip club like Tootsie's? What do I need to be seeing cooter in my face? Cooter and titties in my face is not what I need to see. Hey, Bama girl. I don't go to those type of establishments. I don't know nothing about the 2-for-1 drinks during happy hour. I know nothing of the fact that if you get nothing else, you get the fried lobster because that shit is good as hell. And any and everything else that come out of that kitchen is sent from heaven above. I don't know nothing about these places. I don't know nothing about you go there to eat and get your ass drunk as fuck before you go up the street down to the office where all of the black people are. I don't know nothing about this. I'm just saying. I don't know about these places. Yeah, she says that around 4:15 a.m., he found her in a VIP lounge, and then forcibly grabbed and dragged, quote, forcibly grabbed and dragged her through a stairway, through the kitchen, and through the back entrance all the way into the parking garage. End of quote. Once in the parking garage, she says he, quote, continuously grabbed, choked, pushed, pulled, and struck her in the back of the head, leaving her terrified and alone and embarrassed for her coworkers and employer. End of quote. She also wrote in her lawsuit that he later texted her, quote, "I'm on my way. Yo, your house." End of quote. A message she interpreted as the fact that he was headed to her home to, quote, further abuse her. End of quote. The man has an issue. I'm just saying. Now he's scheduled to fight Jake Paul in Miami later this month. In like 2 weeks on the 14th. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, the man is a problem. He's a problem. Take his ass off the streets, please. Take him off the streets, please. Child, over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh. Okay? Baby, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it, sir. Go to hell. We got a lot of CBS today. Most of it is in the sugar spike segment. We'll get to a deep into CBS in the sugar spike segment. But we have to start off with the fact that the people were saying that Gayle King was supposed to be rumored to be exiting the morning show down to the CBS. Now, Variety reported on that just the other day. Gayle King ain't believe it either. So she then was asked about it, and she said, quote, "All I've been told by everybody in this building is that they want me here. They like the job I'm doing. I like the job I'm doing. I like the job and the people that I work with. So I don't know what to tell you. But what I'm hearing in the building is not what I'm reading in the press. And what I'm not going to do is negotiate in the media. Not doing that. End of quote. Well, who the fuck are you talking to, Gail? We ain't got nothing to do with it. You need to go over there and talk with your racist, MAGA nut ass new president of CBS News, Barry Weiss, because that bitch ain't shit. She ain't shit. That's who you need to be yelling at. Don't come over here yelling at us. I don't know who the fuck you got all that bass in your voice for. Now, CBS then came out and said, quote, there have been no discussions with Gail about her contract that runs through May of 2026. She's a true valued part of CBS, and we look forward to engaging with her about her future. End of quote. I don't believe any of that. I don't believe any of that. I believe that when the dust settled, when the dust is settled, Gail, you gonna be gone, girl. And I'm gonna tell you why we're gonna be gone. Why you're gonna be gone, Gail. I'm gonna tell you why you should be dusting up your resume, or at least talking to your good Judy, Oprah, when we get to the Sugar Spike segment. Just wait for it, Gail. Child, her mind been in space for decades, but she been back for a little minute. They said it was only for like a day or so, a couple of hours. This is that man from Turkey Leg Hut. Where are my Houston people? This is that man. Yeah, his name is the founder of Turkey Leg Hut, Lynn Price. His name is Lindell. They call him Lynn Price. Now you all know he's the co-founder of Turkey Leg Hut. Isn't it shut down? I think it's still shut down. Anyway, he's been hit with 3 additional federal charges. 1 count of possession of a firearm in furtherance of drug trafficking, and 2 counts of being a felon in possession of a firearm. According to the new indictment from a federal grand jury, he is accused of having firearms during the years 2019 to 2022 while allegedly selling marijuana, though no drug trafficking charge has yet been filed in that regard. The documents further allege that in 2022 and 2023, he possessed shotguns, one being a DP-12 and another a 12-gauge shotgun modified with a flamethrower attachment. Sir, what do you need a shotgun attached to a flamethrower for? Like you're doing some live version of Halo or something. Like, why do you need a shotgun with a flamethrower attachment? Excuse me, a 12-gauge shotgun. Let's be clear. A 12-gauge shotgun modified with a flamethrower attachment. Why do you need a flame? Oh, dear God. Y'all, sir, like, he's not Xavier. He's not. This is why we don't go to you for no advice on who does and does not look good. We still will never forgive you for trying to say Drewski look good, Xavier. Because America is also child. Like, who the fuck? Listen, I don't even think our military people go out there with 12-gauge shotguns and fucking flamethrowers. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you really want to inflict harm, wouldn't you just get an assault rifle and get it over with? I mean, this is Texas. Y'all give out assault rifles like y'all give out candy down to the Halloween last night. You get an assault rifle, and you get an assault rifle, and you get an assault rifle. Just nilly-willy all over the place. You don't need no permit. You don't need shit. If you got the money, you could have it. My point being, assault rifles do a lot more danger. Why the fuck do you need a 12? First of all, a 12-gauge shotgun is blowing people's whole body parts off. Let's be clear. That shit is blowing holes through people's body, and you need a fucking flamethrower with it. Like, bruh, like what is happening? Look at Terry. I didn't even know that you could get a flamethrower attachment to your fucking 12 gauge shotgun. He's still out free to be shooting people's body parts off and burning them at the same time. Like, if you're going to have this weapon, which one do you fire first? Do you fire the flamethrower first, or do you fire the shotgun first? I'm just asking, because I feel like if you shoot somebody with a shotgun, they're going to fall to the ground. Do you then burn them at that point? But they're already down. You probably blown their arm off or something at that point. Like, I just want to know. Or are you burning them first? Oh, you said Google Dragons, bro. Oh God, we might have an image, y'all. Oh God. Yo, I just want to know. All it showed me is flowers. Wait, let me put gun. Uh, like, but or do they come out at the same time? Does the fire and the shotgun bullets come out at the same time? Like, I'm so confused. Child, don't let the motherfuckers in my area know about this shit. Please don't tell the people in Miami about this shit. God damn. I didn't even know this was a thing. Dear Lord, please don't. Y'all, listen. Let me get off this story for the wrong people hear about this shit. And now we got motherfuckers going Dracaris or people all over the fucking place. Lord. Lord. So it does both at the same time? Y'all, look at this shit. So this is what we found. Look at this shit. Like, why do you need that? It looked like it do both of them at the same time. Like, even flamethrowers don't shoot. Y'all, please don't show this to do not show this to niggas in the hood. Please. Cause I can see niggas getting off. Oh my God. The way this shit finna be up and down people's timelines. I didn't even listen. This is the first time I heard of this shit, y'all. Like, this shit looks scary as hell. Who came up? Look, they got the they got the Game of Thrones dragons on there. You know what? Like, really, y'all? Like, really? Do we really need this? I cannot. Let's move on. Because if in the wrong hands, this shit could go south real fast. Nope. We want no parts of it. Moving on. I never heard of it. Child. Listen, Complex 613 says she need 2 of them. It is cold as hell. I woke up to the 30s this morning. Tracy, it was in the 30s when I got up this morning. Baby, it was so cold this morning. It was 38 degrees. When I finally got up, it was 38 degrees. 38. YouTube TV is announcing that it's getting rid of ABC and ESPN. It's already happened. YouTube TV viewers can no longer see Disney channels, including ABC and ESPN, after the two sides failed to agree on a new content distribution deal. Other channels that vanished from Google's TV platform include Disney, the Disney Channel, FX, and Nat Geo. Yep. So I might switch to Disney from I have Hulu right now. I might switch to not Disney. I might switch to YouTube TV. Hulu, it don't all the time do what I wanted to do. But I feel like $82.99 is a lot of money to pay. And then don't you have to get extras added to YouTube? Anybody got YouTube TV? Like if I get the $82.99 package, is that gonna be enough? Is that gonna be enough? Or am I gonna have to buy extra package? I got the one with Hulu, Disney, and Max combined. So I get the Hulu, I get Disney, and I get Max, HBO. But I don't know. I'm just not satisfied. I don't know. And when I say I got it, one of my friends that have it, I'm on his account. I got the Netflix. That's what I have. I have Netflix and Amazon Prime. That's the one I pay for, and my friends are on there. Hulu is another friend, and they got the Hulu, Disney, and Max on there. Another friend has Apple TV. I'll see how I feel. I see how I feel. Anyway, anybody going to be affected by this? Because I know a lot of people need their ESPN to watch, college football and the NBA and the NFL and stuff like that. Me too, Tracy. Like I got YouTube Premium. Why YouTube TV can't come with that? Or if I get YouTube TV, do I automatically get YouTube Premium YouTube? Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to pay $82.99 for YouTube TV, and then you tell me I still got to pay for YouTube Premium. No, we're not doing that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, it's that time. I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. So listen, I saw this story. Now, y'all know on Silly Saturday, we don't get deep into the muck and mire of politics. We give you just a little bit, just enough to keep you informed and satisfied, but we don't get too deep into the Sugar Spike segment on Silly Saturday. We reserve that for Run Your Mouth. But I saw this story, and I said, let me bring this to my people. So that young lady you see there, her name is Laken Snelling. Laken Select. I can't even talk today. Laken Snelling. Now, Laken has found herself in trouble after allegedly hiding her newborn baby's body in a closet. The University of Kentucky has informed us that she is a cheerleader there and that she is now at the center of a very disturbing investigation after being accused of hiding her newborn baby's body in a closet. She was ordered by a judge to wear an ankle monitor after prosecutors described the case as one of the most chilling they've seen in years. The 21-year-old had already been placed under house arrest and was seen in exclusive photos obtained by news outlets without makeup and wearing pajamas as she was shuttled between her divorced parents' homes earlier this month. She went to court on Wednesday, and the judge ordered electronic ankle monitoring uh, uh, for her. Now, she was arrested back on August 30th after police found the body of a newborn baby wrapped in a trash bag and towel in her bedroom closet at her college home in Lexington, Kentucky. Authorities believe she gave birth to the child in the early morning hours of August 27th, and the infant was alive at the time of delivery. She is now facing charges of abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. She could also face a murder charge depending on the outcome of an autopsy report on the baby. Prosecutors have alleged that she gave birth around 4 a.m. on August 27th, when her roommate said they heard loud noises coming from her bedroom. Speaking to cops days later, she said she was awake for about half an hour following childbirth before she passed out and fell asleep on top of the infant. That's what she told the police and had put in the affidavit. When she woke up, she said she allegedly saw the baby was turning blue and purple, leading her to believe the baby was dead. At that point, she said she wrapped the baby up, quote, and this is a direct quote, like a burrito and laid it on the floor next to her because it gave birth. It gave her a little comfort in that moment. End of quote. I don't know where y'all find these people. These are the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. These are the people that MAGA is rife with. The same MAGA that's pro-life. She apparently then fell asleep around again and woke up to her alarm at 7:30. At which point she allegedly placed the baby in a towel and the placenta in a black trash bag, and she placed in her closet. Meanwhile, she is said to have told staff at the University of Kentucky Labor and Delivery Unit that her baby had shown, quote, a little bit of fetal movement, end of quote, and made a whimper, and that she guessed he was alive at birth. When authorities finally found the infant's body inside her closet, they also noted he, quote, appeared to be full term, end of quote. Why is she out of jail? Why is she out of jail? Again, why is she out of jail? One more time. Why, God of mercy, God of love, is she out of jail? Hey, Catherine Powell, why is she out of jail? Hey, Paul, why is this woman walking free? The fact that they haven't tapped her for murder charges. Now they will try to charge women who have legal abortions with murder, but they won't charge her with murder. I'm just trying to make y'all prepare for this. They're not going to charge her with murder. Not blonde-haired, blue-eyed University of Kentucky student Lakin Snelling. Oh, no, 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 no. A mess. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. Moving on. Now, I told y'all we were going to have a whole segment on CBS. We got 2 stories on CBS. So, Gail. Come here, Gail. So, CBS, I reported last week, we reported on this platform that they were firing workers, right? Down to the CBS News, right? Now, the young man you see here is Trey Sherman. Trey Sherman says he noticed some real inconsistencies, or rather, I should probably say consistencies, in their firing and laying off practice. Here's the video.
I just got laid off from my job at CBS, and every producer on my team who got laid off is a person of color. Every person who gets to stay and will be relocated within the company is a white person. Now, in my meeting with the executive who told me I was getting laid off, I specifically asked him if it was a consideration for us to be relocated somewhere else within the company, and he said that we advocated to keep the show. We advocated to try to get you relocated somewhere, and we couldn't. Because I asked him, why are you the person who is making this decision or delivering the news that we're being laid off? And he said, oh, it could have been anyone. Only to later find out, because it wasn't until I went downstairs thinking that me and all of my colleagues had been laid off, that I found out that it was only the people of color. So I went one by one to my white colleagues. Are you getting laid off? No. 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 So I went back up to his office and I told him, I think you lied to my face. And come to find out, it was not his decision to eliminate the show that I work for. But he did get to decide who got to stay. I told him, you said that you couldn't get us relocated, only to find out that you were able to get some people relocated, and they all happen to be white. Am I supposed to believe that that's a coincidence? And he said, yes. I'm supposed to believe that's a coincidence. I said, do you believe that's a coincidence? He said, I do, because I chose to keep the people who I had worked with before. So mind you, not only is it not based on merit, it is in its result racist. I don't care if you decided to keep people who had purple colored hair. You deciding to keep people who you had worked with before, which don't even know if that's true. If the outcome of that decision is racist, the action was racist, that shit is fucked.
Trey, come here, Trey. Now, Trey, I sympathize with you. Please understand that. But it amazes me that the young millennials and Gen Zers, they always I shouldn't say they are surprised, but they always come off seeming to be surprised or alarmed that white people are racist. It always makes me feel like the way they tell the stories, or the way they let us know what's happening. It makes me feel like they are surprised that the white people are who they are and are racist. Because those of us that been around long enough, we just be waiting for them to show this. We go in the door knowing and expecting, yeah, these motherfuckers about to be racist. We go from the door notating any and everything that they done did. See, when they try that fuck shit with us, Tracy know what I'm talking about. We walk up in that room with them and be like, We be like, baby, we was waiting for you at the door. Let me give you all of the times you gave me a microaggression, all of the times you were racist because I knew you were going to be this way. I expected it. I came in from the door knowing that this is what you were going to do. And I've documented each and every time that you've done it. Hey, Tanya, don't they be acting like they just be so surprised? I be watching them. They be on Instagram, and sometimes the TikToks will make their way to Instagram and stuff. And these young these young people, they just be so surprised and like, oh my god. And those of us been around the block long enough, always we were taught from the beginning when you graduated from school, when you graduated from high school, you knew, baby, expect all of the white people to be racist. That's the way it is. What you're surprised about is the ones who aren't. That's when you're surprised, like, oh, that bitch not racist. Oh, but we're never surprised when these people do what they gonna do. Never. That is so common. Hey, Jeannie, what's going on? No, we're not starting over, Jeannie. We are not starting over. We're never surprised. So, and I'm not saying he may or may not, he may or may not have been surprised, but the way they always communicate and tell a story to us, it always seems like they were caught off guard. They didn't see it coming. Those of us who've been here a while, we always see it coming. We expect it from the door. We be looking like, I'm just waiting. Okay. And it don't matter how long you've been on that job. You could have been on that job 25 years. Guard is always up until the moment that we are going, and even after we done left the job and it's collecting hopefully our retirement and or pension. We still looking like they're gonna find a way to fuck this up and snatch something from me that they owe me. We always expecting it. Child, listen. Child. We always have, baby, we be ready. Baby, I was documenting everything. I keep matter of fact, y'all thought y'all were going to find it. I don't keep my documentation on the work computer. All of my documentation is on my own personal computer because I know y'all play these games. I'm not going to play with y'all. Nope, not doing it. Okay. Baby, listen, was like, okay, all right. Child. Well, we praying for you. That's why I say I don't expect uh uh I don't expect Gail to stay because Barry Weiss is a racist woman. She also happens to be one of those white women that happens to be misogynistic as well. She's xenophobic, she's homophobic, she's one of those MAGA nuts over there, okay? Okay, you got to keep a CYA folder ready. Oh, this is what we're doing today? I was prepared. I was ready for this. So, which leads us to our next story. So, it's being reported. This is why I say, Gail King, it ain't going to be long for you. It's not going to be long, Gail. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it won't be long. It is being reported that Barry Weiss, who's now the new editor in chief of CBS News, is now soliciting Fox News Channel hosts and trying to offer them money to leave Fox News and come over to CBS News. Because CBS wants to tap into all of that money that they make in MAGA Nation. Yep. They're already in talks with some former Fox News hosts, but they are offering people with inside knowledge are saying that they are offering current Fox News hosts 8-figure salaries. Now Gail King makes what, about 10 million? She is a whole lesbian and she's homophobic. Child, don't play around. But that's why I said with this happening, I'm telling you, Gail King, you making way too much money. Gail King makes upwards, I think, of like $10 million, if not more than that. And CBS News, their ratings is not high enough to justify Gail King making that kind of money. I'm just gonna tell you. But this is happening, Gail. Gail, just go ahead and pack your bags now. Leave gracefully. I mean, you done made enough money. And your best friend is Oprah. She can always help you out. But I have nothing else. Orlando, which is also one of the busiest airports in America because everybody wants to go to Disney World. Um, so one of the busiest airports in America, Orlando International Airport. Uh-huh. It is being reported that it had to cancel flights. Uh-huh. According to the FAA, staffing shortages left Orlando International Airport without authorized personnel to guide flights safely to land. As a result, incoming aircraft were turned away or delayed, sparking confusion and frustration among passengers. Incoming aircraft were either turned away or delayed. So your flight, your pilot says we're about to make our descent into Orlando, only for him to come back on. I'm sorry, scratch that. We'll just start flying around for the next hour or two until we can get somebody down there to help direct us, direct air traffic into Orlando International Airport. Uh-huh. Oh, this is a real thing. Now, departures continued under limited supervision, but arrivals were paused until certified staff could return. So they were either flying around and around and around, round and round you go, round and round you go. Now, what that did was that caused a ripple effect in departures because when the plane lands, that plane is normally about to take off and go somewhere else. So now departures then began to be delayed and or canceled. Now, the FAA is saying that they are trying to reassign certified air traffic controllers from nearby facilities to help stabilize Orlando International Airport, but this isn't going well. And it's going to hurt all of the tourism in Orlando. You got Disney there, you got Universal Studios there, you got SeaWorld there. There's a lot of tourism and attractions in Orlando. How's this government shutdown going to work for you, Governor Death Sentence? Now that there's the delays and or cancellations in tourism coming in, which alters your tourism dollars. And the great state of Florida makes a whole lot of money off of tourism. Hundreds of billions of dollars. Let me know how that works out. More sugar spiky news. The U.S. Department of Justice, led by Skank Bondi herself, Pam Bondi, has launched a criminal investigation into the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation and related organizations, according to multiple news outlets. The probe centers on whether leaders, quote, defrauded donors who contributed tens of millions of dollars during racial justice protests in 2020, end of quote. In recent weeks, federal agents have issued subpoenas and even executed at least one search warrant as part of the investigation. Although no charges have been filed, the case is being closely watched. The foundation raised over $90 million after the killing of George Floyd in 2020, becoming one of the largest political and social movements in the country. However, concerns over financial transparency followed, especially after revelations in 2022 about a $6 million California property purchase was brought to light. One source confirmed that the case began under the Biden administration, but is now receiving renewed attention under the Trump administration's Justice Department. The investigation is being handled by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Los Angeles. Yes, you did hear that this started under the Biden administration. Just want to make you aware. This is happening. So I don't know these people. I don't watch this show. I can't tell you nothing about these people. But it sounded sugar spiky. So I said, well, let me put it in the sugar spike segment. Days after a live stream in which she laughed at an unnamed individual called called Love Island star Olandria Carthen the N-word. One notable beauty brand is cutting ties with Huda Mustafa. So somebody went on live stream, called Olandria Carthen from Love Island the N-word, and Huda Mustafa decided it was funny. She laughed. Huda Beauty, the makeup brand led by Huda Katan, who partnered with the Love Island contestant in September, is ending their partnership over the video, saying Huda Mustafa, quote, displayed the behavior that does not align with our values, end of quote, and also expressed that her actions were deeply upsetting. They made a statement. The statement said, quote, at Huda Beauty, kindness and humanity are at the heart of everything we do. Unfortunately, one of our recent collaborators has displayed behavior that does not align with our values. We are truly disappointed by Huda Mustafa's recent live, and we take all forms of racism very seriously. While we don't believe her actions reflect her character, we found them deeply upsetting. End of quote. Mhm. Um, Now Huda Mustafa issued an apology. She said on social media, quote, I want to begin by saying I completely respect Olandria, and it's extremely disheartening that anyone, especially a presumed child, would find it excusable to use this type of language, and doing so only underlines the ignorance of the gravity that such a word carries. I apologize for my immediate reaction. My reaction in that moment came from being caught off guard, not from finding the word or situation funny. It was a nervous, uncomfortable reaction that I recognized was inappropriate. End of quote. Really? 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 I believe it. Remember, they ran over the other guy. They ran over they killed another U.S. citizen a week or two ago that they ran over with a car with one of their vehicles. Not so much. I would say you get more. Um, MIA is more of a in terms of the air traffic. Miami International does more Caribbean and Central and South America than any other airport um, on the Eastern Seaboard. Orlando is a close second, but in terms of flight traffic, Miami International is probably the busiest. Miami International, you got Houston, and then over on the West Coast you have LA. But Miami International on the Eastern Seaboard is going to be your place where you're going to do the most traffic in terms of Caribbean as well as South and Central America. Now Orlando is right there. It's right there. It's probably second. It's probably second. So, but yeah, I don't know who the but I'm not surprised. Now she said, "Oh, it was a nervous laugh." I don't believe it. I don't buy it, ma'am, go to hell. Um, in more sugar spiky news, for more than 2 weeks now during the government shutdown, furloughed employees have been screaming, kicking, hollering as they should because they don't have a reason to be without a job. But now that they're without a job, they're looking to get, of course, unemployment pay. Well, now they're saying that their unemployment pay will probably be delayed. They're saying that the system, because they're not fired but furloughed, sees them as not being fired, deems these furloughed employees as ineligible for benefits because they can't verify their wages. Mind you, the people who probably would be able to figure this out are also fucking furloughed. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. Hey, Liz Go. I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, boo? Good evening. I know it's evening time there. Good evening to you. It's just one problem compounding itself. These people do not care. They do not care. In more sugar spiky news. So the God King is making directives to Senate Republicans, and Senate Republicans are doing everything they can to dance around it to keep their God King happy, but not go along with what he wants. What the God King wants them to do is get rid of the filibuster. Senate Republicans don't want to get rid of the filibuster because they know if at any point the filibuster is gotten rid of and they lose power, it's all downhill from there. I said during the Biden administration, when they had all three levers of government at during the first 2 years of his administration, I said point blank then that they needed to get rid of the filibuster and stack the Supreme Court. I said y'all are not going to be serious about saving democracy unless you do away with the filibuster, stack the Supreme Court, and codify certain laws into the Constitution. They didn't want to do that, and here we are. But their God King is trying to force them to go nuclear and pass the Republican version of the CR continuing resolution. And they're like, yeah, we're not on board with doing away with the filibuster because we know what that means if we ever lose power. Listen, what their God King knows is, and many of them are starting to realize is, if the Dems hold their ground and don't flinch, this is going to look worse and worse on the Republicans. What we're all afraid of is the fact that we don't expect the Dems to hold the line. We really don't. We fully expect the Dems to bend the knee. They put a whole clown in charge and thought they weren't going to get a circus. But Republicans are pushing back in the Senate saying we just cannot do the nuclear option. We'll see, because their God King is going to continue to put pressure on them, and their God King is going to start threatening people in their positions. He doesn't like to be told no. We'll monitor the situation. Is this our last sugar spiky story? Yes. In our last sugar spiky story. So your HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy has now directed the FDA to put out a directive that now limits the use of fluoride supplements that are used to strengthen children's teeth. The FDA said that the products are no longer recommended for children younger than 3 and those who are older but don't face serious risks of tooth decay. Previously, the products had been prescribed for children as young as 6 months. Now, dentists are calling foul, while the agency is saying, quote, for the same reason fluoride may work to kill bacteria on teeth, it may also alter the gut microbiome, which may have a broader health implication, end of quote. The ADA, the American Dental Association, says, They said no, those claims have been disputed. No. They say that the American Dental Association says there are no significant health problems associated with fluoride when used at the levels prescribed by dentists. The supplements can cause spotting or discoloration of teeth due to the extra fluoride. But there are no health problems associated with it. Dentists have warned that restricting fluoride supplements may result in more cavities and dental problems in rural communities, which are less likely to have fluoridated water. Mind you, they're getting rid of fluoridated water. They're getting rid of the fluoride in the water in major cities now. See Florida and see Texas. Secretary Kennedy is also seeking to end the practice of adding fluoride to drinking water throughout the entirety of the United States. Here we are. Now is a good time as any. If you'd like to make a contribution to the platform, there is the CashApp QR code. We encourage supporting independent contributors to media like this one, where we give it to you straight, raw, unabridged, unbridled. We try not to leave things out that we know you need to be concerned with, and we work hard over here. We want to keep the lights on. So since we want to keep the lights on, please, ma'am, please, sir, if you would be so kind, donate to the platform. We'd love to receive your donations. It's time for Kornaki's Kaki's Corner. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary gender conforming members of the audience. If you pay attention to no Kornaki's Kaki's Corner this year, this is the important one. This is the important Kornaki's Kaki's Corner for the year. Why is it important? Because we have Tuesday coming. And this is an off year. This is not even a midterm year. This is an off year for elections, which means that voter turnout is expected to be abysmal. That's what they're expecting. Now, I'm going to go through a list that I have of all of the elections that are coming up. Let me take a swig of water. This is going to take a minute. Grab your pencils, your papers. I do not want to have to do this more than once. I do not want to do this more than once, but I do want to detail all of the elections that I have found in my findings, because many people may not be aware that many people just think they have to vote for gubernatorial elections, or maybe they're representatives on the state and or federal levels, but there are many other elections going on. So I'll give out as many as I can. On the federal level, there on the federal level, there is the election coming up this coming Tuesday, and that will be for Texas's 18th district, where Sylvester Turner was the representative. And if you remember, he died back in March. So that's in the Houston area, Texas's 18th district. That is an election that is coming up this coming Tuesday. In terms of state elections, we have 2 gubernatorial elections. That is for in the great state of Virginia, as well as in the great state of New Jersey. We have gubernatorial elections. There's a lieutenant gubernatorial election in Virginia as well. Virginia also has an attorney general position that is open. Here are the states that have Supreme Court elections coming up. This is extremely important. We already had one earlier this year in Wisconsin, but we have Pennsylvania has 3 justices that are eligible for that are up for election in the great state of Pennsylvania. Please, if you're in Pennsylvania, get out and vote. Please, Virginia and New Jersey, get out and vote. Get your friends to go out and vote. Those Supreme Court positions in Pennsylvania are extremely important. I do not have to remind you how important gubernatorial elections are, or attorney general elections are. See what else we have. Georgia has 2 members of the Georgia Public Service Commission. They are up for re-election this coming Tuesday. I mean, they're up for in a special election this Tuesday. Please go out and vote in the great state of Georgia. In the great state of New Jersey and Virginia, they have the Virginia House of Delegates have elections, as well as the New Jersey General Assembly has elections. So that's the state legislatures. There are ballot measures. There are 30 ballot measures in 9 states that are up being decided in a general election this coming Tuesday. And we have in California Prop 50. We have in Colorado the Colorado a ballot measure to allow Colorado to retain revenue from from a Proposition FF measure. They also have a tax deduction in revenue for school meals measure in Colorado. In Maine, they have 2 ballot questions. One is to require a voter to present a photo ID to vote, as well as the second one is that allows residents to obtain an extreme risk protection order. You can go to ballotpedia.org. They'll give you all of the details on your ballot measures. In the great state of New York, there's a ballot measure coming this Tuesday which would authorize the construction, operation, and maintenance of the Mount Van Hovenberg Olympic Sports Complex on Forest Preserve land in Essex County. In Texas, you have several. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There are 17 ballot measures up in Georgia, not in Georgia, in Texas. You have Texas Prop 1 all the way through Texas Prop 17. Please go to ballotpedia.com where you can pull up your sample ballot and it can give you an explanation. I did that exercise with you all the other day. It will tell you what a yes no means, what a no vote means, and it will explain the question or the ballot measure in detail for you. In the great state of Washington, there's a ballot measure to allow investment of long-term services and support trust fund on an amendment. And those are all of the state ballot measures that I have. Mayoral elections that are coming up. Albuquerque, New Mexico, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Atlanta, Georgia, Atlantic City, New Jersey, Binghamton, New York, Boston, Massachusetts, Bozeman, Montana, Calumet City, Illinois, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Charlotte, North Carolina, Cincinnati, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Columbia, South Carolina, Dayton, Ohio, Dearborn, Michigan, Durham, North Carolina, Edison, New Jersey, Everett, Washington, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Federal Way, Washington, Framingham, Massachusetts, Great Falls, Montana, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Hialeah, Florida, Kent, Washington, Lansing, Michigan, Libertyville, Illinois, Lynn, Massachusetts, Manchester, New Hampshire, Mesquite, Texas, Midland, Texas, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Missoula, Montana, New Haven, Connecticut, Overland Park, Kansas, Prospect, Connecticut, Provo, Utah, Rochester, New York, Sandy Springs, Georgia, Saratoga Springs, New York, Scranton, Pennsylvania, Seattle, Washington, St. Paul, Minnesota, South Fulton, Georgia, Stamford, Connecticut, Sterling Heights, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio, Vancouver, Washington, Westland, Michigan, West Valley City. Where is that? I don't know where that is. It doesn't tell me. That's in Utah, excuse me. West Valley City, Utah, Wilmington, North Carolina, Worcester, Massachusetts, are all places where there is an election with incumbents. I'm not done with mayoral elections, okay? Here are more mayoral elections, and these are for ineligible or retiring incumbents, so there will be a new mayor. Albany, New York, Annapolis, Maryland, Billings, Montana, Brockton, Massachusetts, Centennial, Colorado, Concord, North Carolina, Davenport, Iowa, Dearborn Heights, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Edinburgh, Texas, Fort Collins, Colorado, Greensboro, North Carolina, Greeley, Colorado, Helena, Montana, Hoboken, New Jersey, Idaho Falls, Idaho, Jersey City, New Jersey, Kansas City, Kansas, Lakeland, Florida, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Longmont, Colorado, Miami, Florida, Mobile, Alabama, Nampa, Idaho, New York City, New York, Pontiac, Michigan, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Syracuse, New York, Tacoma, Washington, Topeka, Kansas, Westminster, Colorado, White Plains, New York. And these are for those are the elections that I have. Those are the elections that I have. Other municipality these are city councils: Boston, Massachusetts City Council, Bloomington, Minnesota City Council, Charlotte, North Carolina City Council, Cleveland, Ohio City Council, Columbus, Ohio City Council, Knoxville, Tennessee City Council, Manchester, New Hampshire Board of Mayor and Aldermen, Minneapolis, Minnesota City Council, and other municipal offices. New York City Comptroller, Public Advocate, city council and borough presidents are up for election. Seattle, Washington, the city council and city attorney are all up for elections. County elections, Prince George's County, Maryland, the county executive is I'm sorry, that was that election already happened, excuse me. Jackson County, Missouri, there was a recall on that election, and so that on the person that was elected, Frank White, and so they have an election that has to happen there. Let me see if there are any others here. Erie County, Pennsylvania. That's for the Erie County, Pennsylvania executive. They're having an election there. Lehigh County, Pennsylvania, county executives and county council. Also, Northampton County, Pennsylvania, their county executive council is having elections. And I think that is all. I know that was a lot. I went through a lot. If I called your area, please go through and check. Please make sure to check and make sure. Even if I didn't call your area, go to Ballotpedia, put the sample ballot, go to the sample ballot and put your zip code or your address, I should say, in that in the box, and it will tell you whether or not when the next several elections are. This should tell you when the next 3 elections are. All right. It's time for our old school gospel feature. I need this one because my mouth is I need to give my voice a rest after all of that. Now, we have an oldie but goodie, right? However, this oldie was redone by the person who sang it. So she did a live version of it, and it's an old song from way back in the 80s. And then the person who sang it re-sang it again a few years back. And we're gonna do the one she did just a few years ago. Not the original version, but we have her singing it. It's an oldie but goodie. Listen, now if you got your shouting shoes, when this one is over, you might need your shouting shoes. If you need a breakthrough, this is a ballad too. This might get you your breakthrough that you need. Some of y'all need a good prayer answer. Some of y'all need a good breakthrough. So we're gonna get we got this one today. Now, y'all know if we get the dreaded black screen or gray screen of death, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. That means that the people got us. Hopefully, because this is a live version, the people won't get us. Because it's a long one today. So those who've been waiting for a good breakthrough song, today I present to you the voice herself, Tremaine Hawkins, doing That Kind of Friend. Enjoy.
All right, praise the Lord, a classic. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, glory. Thank you, Lord. Oh, bless you, Jesus. Glory to God. Praise God. Oh, bless you, Jesus. Jesus, because he's that kind of friend. Hallelujah. Yeah. He's faithful. Right in front of you. Thank you, Lord. And Jesus, He'll always protect you. The devil, that old mean devil, that old lying devil, he can't do you no harm. You take him in. You take him in. A new life. Somebody need to say that again. I want to say that again. New life. Abundant life. It will be God
That Kind of Friend by the great Tremaine Hawkins. Listen, if you wasn't if you wasn't running through the house, if you wasn't prostrate slaying before the Lord, I'm something wrong with you. That Kind of Friend. That I knew somebody needed that song. Somebody needed to hear that song. Somebody needed to hear that song. he's that kind of friend. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. I appreciate y'all who stayed around for us. We need, we can talk the mess, but every now and again, you need a moment with the master, with the man upstairs. Every now and again, you need a moment with the man upstairs. Vovo said, pass the plate. Thank you, The Informed, for already adding to the collection plate. It's in the top right corner if you need it. But he's that kind of friend. That kind of friend. Thank you, The Informed, for sending my Cash App over. Listen, y'all, we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going. We have this day in music. This day in music. This day in music. Tracy W say she's still in the back, rolling on the floor. If don't bother her. All right. So while Tracy is still in the back, being slain, rolling on the floor. We're going to go forward. Now, what year do you all believe that we have in mind for this day in music? What year are we doing for this day in music? I think last time we did 2000. And 2000 was really, really good. 2000 was hit. It's never going to be 2014. That's too late in the game. I think the latest I've done, I might have did 2012, but I think that's the latest year. Once you get past there, it's nothing I want to hear or be reminded of, or I stopped wanting to know what music was doing. Tracy says she is up now. Okay. She says she all right now. She done got her breakthrough. Child, you got to be pulled up. You got to be pulled up. I said somebody gonna need this one today. Look at Xavier. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. I got 2014, 98, 95, 2012, 04. Shoot, do I remember what year this was? Oh, I remember what year now. Hell, I had forgot what year it was. All right. 1988. The year is 2008. We will be looking at the top 10 R&B singles in the year of our Lord 2008. Oh, I'm sorry, on November 1st in the year of our Lord 2008. I find when I do these in later years, it becomes harder and harder to find the R&B songs because there began to be less and less R&B songs and more hip hop and rap. Look at Xavier. Look at Xavier. Look at Xavier. How old were you on November 1st, 2008? Oh, how old was I? Oh, I'm scared to say how old I was then. I was still in my 20s though. I was still in my 20s. I was yet in my 20s then. Yep. That is the year Obama was elected. That is the year Obama was elected. Mm-hmm. You were 8 turning 9. Mm. Oh yeah, it is almost Sagittarius season. That's unfortunate. Something wrong with y'all Sagittarius is. I did meet Janae's sister, and me and her sister had a good time. Oh, me and Janae's sister had a good time this weekend. I mean, this at the wedding. We did. We did. All right, let's look at the top 10 R&B singles on November 1st, 2008. We've done several 70s years. We'll get back there. We've done several 70s years. We usually do 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I'll probably stop at 2012. All right. Number 10. She did she do this last night? Right here. I think she did do this last night. Right here by Brandy. I actually liked this song by Brandy. Like Brandy, was this the album after Full Moon? Full Moon came out. What year did Full Moon came? I think Full Moon came out like 02 or 03 or something like that. I think this was her next album after that. But I liked Right Here. I liked Right Here. I really did like this song by Brandy. She did this last night. There go y'all's queen stealing songs from people. Number 9, Beyonce Skank stealing songs from people and being taken to court for it. If I Were a Boy, that she stole from some white woman, because she's not creative enough to come up with her own stuff. She doesn't have a creative team around her to come up with her own shit, so she always steals from people. Beyonce Skank, If I Were a Boy. Number 9. 2002. Okay. I thought it was 02 or 03, somewhere around there. Okay. Forever by Chris. I remember this was that commercial, the Double Man Gun, 'cause the song goes double your pleasure, double your fun. Remember this song? Because he did this one on the commercial for Double Man Gun. Because I remember vividly the song said double your pleasure, double your fun. Forever by Christopher Maurice. I like this song too. It's not bad songs so far. 2008. You doing all right. 2008. Neo Closer. I ain't gonna lie. Now I did like this song, and I just can't pull myself away, and I away. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. This was I ain't gonna lie, Neo. I ain't gonna hold you. The man ain't shit, okay? But he can write music now. He sure can write some music now. I ain't gonna even hold you. But I mean, he ain't shit ass motherfucker. But he can write some music now. Closer was my shit. Disturbia. Oh God, Rihanna. Y'all's girl Rihanna. I don't even see how this is R&B, but it was number 6 on the R&B charts. He did Xavier. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even consider Disturbia R&B. Listen. See, Terrence, we're not supposed to talk about all of the things that went on down to the Virginia. Now, what happened in the state of lovers stays in the state for lovers. It was Xavier. It was number 6 on the R&B charts on November 1st. Actually, the chart, yeah, it was actually on that day. Sometimes the chart is released like a couple days before, and so I have to go to a couple days before because it's not on the exact day. But I believe this one was on the exact date. But yeah, it was on the R&B chart. Child, exactly, child. Look at it. Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at these two. Let's just say I made it to the concert last night. She sure ain't R&B. But y'all love her. She was on the R&B charts. I love this song. You be my American boy, American boy. Take me on a trip. I'd like to go someday. Ow! I was so in love with this song. I really want to give me to you. You be my American boy, American boy. I loved this song, y'all. Do you hear me? Take me on a trip. I'd like to go someday. Ow! I still to this day can bop to this song. I can bop to this song like it just came out. This song had us in a chokehold. Do you hear me? This song had us in a chokehold. Look at them. Talk about they got pics and videos. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Ah. Let's just say I know what the inside of the groomsmen room looks like. I also know that the ladies' bathroom had 2 stalls, but the men's bathroom only had 1 stall. It was a single stall men's bathroom and 2 stalls in the ladies' bathroom. And I know what's inside the groomsmen room. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how I know all of that. Don't worry about all of that. But yes, Estelle featuring Kanye, American Boy. Number 4, I'm sorry. Oh, I need you in my heartbeat, better than the better as the air I breathe. I believe that to me, now this had people in the chokehold too. I now let me say this because people gonna think I'm hating, okay? Don't worry. See, you asking the wrong questions, Chef Don. I was actually not being fast, but people in my surroundings and vicinity were being fast. People around me was real fast, and I seemed to be a hot commodity. But I was not being fast. Anyway, child. But listen, Jasmine Sullivan is a phenomenally talented woman. That woman can sing her face off. I don't always like her music because I'm particular about female voices. I tell y'all all the time, I don't like raspy female voices. That's why I don't like Hate Retha. That's why I don't really I shouldn't say I don't like Hate Retha. I just have certain songs of Hate Retha. Just like Kim Burrell. I don't like Kim Burrell's voice because she has a very raspy voice. Brandy has a raspy, ethereal voice. Jasmine Sullivan has like a rasp or ethereal sound to her voice. And I'm not saying that they can't sing, but just for my ear and what I like to hear, I like a crisp and clear voice on a female singer. Now, male singers, I kind of like that rasp to it. Hero! Hero! Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yeah, I like raspy voices on a man. That I like. On my ladies, no, that's not why I don't accept her as a vocal. I would say Jasmine Sullivan is the vocal Bible before I put Brandy as the vocal Bible because Jasmine Sullivan will sing circles around Brandy. There's a list of at least 40 or 50 voices that will be closer to the vocal Bible than Brandy. Let's be clear. Stop playing with us. Number 3. Ooh, I can't believe it. She don't love me. I don't know how this is R&B. I have no idea how this is R&B, but it was there. He did no singing on this song. He was just talking. But around this time, like 2007 and 8, T-Pain was everywhere. And what's so sad is T-Pain can actually sing, and that auto-tune situation just, Jesus God, got out of control. Um, right. Harold, did you hear? I did not. See what I'm saying? The stories. Wait, did I get passed around? Let me think about this. What? First of all, you were not there, Tracy. You don't know what happened. T-Pain was all right, but I think T-Pain is, if you've ever heard him sing, actually, he's a really good singer. The auto-tune just got out of control for me. So this is why I don't be picking these shits. I try, listen, Tracy, I try to be equitable and pick some of these later years, but this is why I don't be picking this mess. Okay? That's why I stick to I don't go chasing waterfalls. I stick to the river lakes that I'm used to. Lord. Neo made it on here twice. Miss Independent. That's why I love her. You know, this was a song too. This was a good song too. It was a good chill too. This was a good, like I said, the man is a pariah. The man is awful, but he can write his ass off. That might be why I fell right in place with Janae's friend. I fell right in place. I was right at home, right good and comfortable. And our number one song, well, I don't like living under your spotlight. Baby, if you treat me right, find somebody else. Oh, boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What the hell do you think you're doing? Loving me so wrong. Baby, all I do is try. Come on. To you that you're mine. Ow! One and only God. No matter who may come along. I hope this was my shit. Spotlight. Listen, I love Spotlight. I love Spotlight. I do. I did. Ciao. Ciao. Listen, girl. Ciao. Let's go back. Let's go back. Number 10, right here, by Brandy. Number 9, The Stolen Song, If I Were a Boy, by Beyonce. Number 8, Forever. W Pleasure, W Fun, by Christopher Maurice. Number 7, Closer. Closer. Can I tell y'all? The way I used to be on the dance floor dancing when Closer came on, bitch. I used to be on that good dance floor. I ain't gonna hold you. Number 6, Disturbia by Rihanna. Number 5, You Be My American Boy, American Boy. Take me on a trip. I like to go someday. Ow! Come on, Estelle featuring Kanye West, American Boy. Oh, I need you better than the heartbeat, better than the moonlight, better than the air I breathe. I Need You Bad by Jasmine Sullivan is number 4. Number 3, I can't believe it. I hated this song. And by T-Pain featuring Lil Wayne. What are you talking about, Harold? I don't even know what you're talking about, Harold. Pocketbook was my no. Listen, the song Pocketbook was a bop. Xavier, go listen to the song Pocketbook. It was a bop. It was. And the number 1 song. Oh, did I say number 2 song? The number 2 song was Miss Independent. Yeah, number 2 song was Miss Independent. Number 1 song is Spotlight by Jennifer Hudson. Child. Thank you, Janae. Listen, T said, let me introduce you to my friends. And introduced people and handed me off and said, go have fun. T took me around first, introduced me. He even introduced me to everybody. He only introduced me to the people I needed to be introduced. Let me introduce you to this person, this person, this person, this person. Terrence did exactly what he was supposed to do. Then brought me back to the table where the people I need to be with. All right, have at it. And it was off from there. Anyway, it's time for our video breakdowns. It's time for our video breakdowns. We have 5. Here's the first one.
This is the best Halloween costume 2025 Kids Edition, and it did not disappoint. It was creative, original, and of course, diabolical. The Mexican man with the Mexican street corn is diabolical. I want Mexican street corn now. Look at the mouse in the mouse trap. And he got the little cheese. Okay. Here we go now. It's getting too rocky. It's that tricky. Long as y'all really don't want to be white chicks when y'all grow up, this was cool. Good job. The Wayans brothers was on fire this year. Look at we're this. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Da-da-da-da. So give me a high five. All right, cut and print. Beautiful guys. Dynamite. They killed this joint. And they got the grandma that got hit by the bus. Ooh. They did that. I give this an A+++++++. Oh, and they got the incense. Now, whoever dressed this boy up as Lil Stewie, they were in love growing up with Mad TV. They love Mad TV, and he killed this. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Okay, Biggie Smalls, I see you. Diabolical. Now, y'all don't shoot the Biggie Smalls that's right here, okay? This ain't the real Biggie. Or should I wear this Uzi with the low tops? Don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Girl, you did good. We don't have a problem. Oh, look at the 3 little alfalfas. Diabolical on the 3 little alfalfas. The Little Rascals was a classic movie, and y'all did y'all thing putting little alfalfas together. I like this a lot. Now, this is a diabolical. This shame. For all y'all out there getting that surgery and the BBLs and the tummy tuck, look what you've done. She got the mommy makeover after surgery costume. This is diabolical. True story. Now, these kids killed it. Y'all remember the movie Dumb and Dumber? Then you got Dumb and Dumberer. They did that. They did that. Did you sell a dead bird to a blind kid? Yo, diabolical. A++++. Gotta say the best for last. This was creative, this was original, and this was one of my favorite games on Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo. You know, if you knew how to drift on Mario Kart 64, you were a cheat code. Yo, they got the carts, the balloons, the costumes, the booby trap. Y'all won Halloween this year. Go ahead and wrap it up. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Halloween 2025 Kids Edition. Y'all smoked it. Make sure y'all follow the page before y'all leave, man. Appreciate you in advance. Happy Halloween.
Those are some of the Halloween costumes from yesterday. That was our first one. Here's the second video breakdown.
I was today years old when I found out girls measure with different inches than men.
It's actually a very common misunderstanding. I'm always surprised by how few people know this. But if you look at a ruler, you'll find a very easy conversion rate. Over here, where it says IN, that is women inches, and the IN stands for incorrect. CM over here stands for correct measurement, and those are man inches. Now, you'll notice that the 8 and the 3 are very similar. They're almost exactly the same. That's how you get a man describing something as 8 inches where a woman will only see 3. It's really just different measurements. Now, you'll notice that the 8 and the 3 are very similar. They're almost exactly the same. That's how you get a man describing something as 8 inches where a woman will only see 3. It's really just.
I have no words for that video. I have no words for that video. None. I don't want to hear any size queen jokes. I don't want to hear nothing. Right. Would never. Anyway. A mess. Just a damn mess. Just a damn mess. So I got lost. I believe the next video, I did not label these. I got lost in a sector I was so glad to get lost in, which is the cat sector, because I'm a cat person. I'm not really a dog person, but I am certainly a cat person. I have not gotten a new cat since my old cat died, and I don't want to replace him because he was the greatest thing. I might need to get a new cat. But I think this is the cat sector video. Yes.
Turn around. Okay, I don't. Mango looks like she's. Cause what the hell? Why would you do that?
She's happy for me. She's happy for. Look, she's happy.
What is happening?
I think I got caught in between the baby sector. Y'all know I get caught in the baby sector and the cat sector, and they merged. And I was so happy with this video. Y'all don't know the amount of joy and laughter that that video did for me, because I'm a cat person, and that got mixed into my baby sector watching. Check. Yes. So I got caught in that. Now, this next video, what you're going to see in this video is what we do on panels. Whenever we do a panel, me, Really B, Abby, or whoever else is on us, and there's somebody, well, we don't like them or like their name. And y'all know how we just changed their name to a whole bunch, and we call them anything and everything that starts with the same letter of their name, except for their name. I feel like that's what they tried to do here, to do like us. But I don't know. Y'all tell me. Here's the video.
Someone please explain why America uses Fahrenheit and not clitoris?
Now, sweetheart, I don't want to give you misinformation, but I think clitoris is that little bald-headed baby on PBS.
He's talking about that kid, Caillou. The clitoris is that one day on December 25th, you give each other gifts and you celebrate the birth of the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
You're thinking of Christmas. Yeah, no, the clitoris is that math subject we had to take in high school.
Oh, no. That's called calculus. Clitoris is that stuff you use to grease your pan before you cook something.
You're thinking of Crisco. Clitoris is the thing that the caterpillar goes into before it becomes a butterfly.
No. You're thinking of a chrysalis. No, clitoris is Christopher's last name. The guy who sailed over to America on the Mayflower. He sailed the ocean blue. No. That's Columbus. Clitoris are the specialized shoes that you wear outside when playing sports on turf.
No, what you're talking about are cleats. No, sweetie, what clitoris is actually those big puffy white clouds that you see in the sky.
What? No, bro, you're wrong. That's actually cumulus. The clitoris is actually a Chinese philosopher and poet whose teachings helped shape China and other East Asian countries.
Nah, bro, you're talking about Confucius. Clitoris is that big-ass red dog.
I found that, because that reminds me of what we do on the panel. Do they? Really? I mean, we have better uses for Crisco, which is to line Governor Hot Wheels' wheelchair ramp down to the Austin, Texas. That's what we want to do with the Crisco. But I found that so cute because I was like, oh, that's what we do on the panels when we don't want to say people's names that we don't like. Right? Listen. I'm just saying. And here's our last one. We could not necessarily talk about a clitoris without having the menses involved. Ladies, y'all won't have no clue on this. Ladies, this is not for y'all. This is man talk only. This is not for y'all, ladies. Y'all can turn away.
Why is it that every person with testicles instinctually knows this? Let's pretend for a second that this is a scrotum. I can tell you right here, right now, there is not a man on this planet Earth that scratches their balls like this. Not gonna happen. It's not a leg. I will accept one of two methods. The first for beginners. Grab and you pinch. It itches right here, you pinch. You pinch. Never scratch. Got my old friend back. A lot of people point out that it's not just a pinch, but it's a pinch and roll. Pinch and roll. This next one is advanced though. You anchor it like this, press down, and the other ones just glide over. Glide over, yeah. Get that itch. I will also accept the technique where you lift from underneath and scratch upwards like this. Yes, and yes, my testicles are on my chin. And I'm sorry, because last time I didn't share the one thing that binds every person that has testicles together. Is that after every method that you do, pinch, lift, downward scratch, anchor it, all that, you gotta sniff it. I didn't make the rules. Am I wrong?
I am not going to confirm or deny the sniffing part. That's up to you. I don't know. You kind of do want to know, you do kind of want to know if you're ripe or anything. Like, oh, I need to go take a shower. It's been a long day. I mean, the sniff, I'm not going to confirm nor deny the sniff part. Not going to confirm nor deny. Anyway, but all of the other methods, yeah, you do not. He's right. You don't. The pinch and roll is absolutely foolproof. Woo! All right, those are our video breakdowns for the day. Whew. We made it. It's time for palate cleansers. While the palate cleanser are on, I should remind you that up in the top right corner, you still have ways if you want to contribute to the platform. We is Poe, and we trying to keep the lights on around these parts. Palate cleanser's on the way out. Oh. Sir, again, family programming. Oh, that's a lot of booty. Oh, come on, lips. Again, sir, family programming. We didn't ask you for all this. Actually, we did. Oh, hey, lady. I like the stripes. Oh, why so serious? That tape line is sniped, baby. That barber did not play around with you, honey. That barber got you right. Hey. Oh. Ma'am, you do know your dress is going all the way up your booty. You know that, right, ma'am? Mm. Again, I keep saying this is a family show, family programming. You tall. What's this peeking out right here? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Wait, sir, what is this? Again, I can damn near see the whole glands of your penis. Mm. Oh, that's my frat brother. I know who that is. Ma'am, you look like you about to take a shit. I ain't gonna even hold you. I know you thought that was real cute, ma'am, but you look like you about to take a shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with what you look at. Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I am equal opportunity. There is ladies on here too. This was somebody's Halloween costume. They went as Eric Killmonger, complete with all of the tribal art. Sir, we can see all glory. You might as well be naked. Hey, lady. Oh, there you go, Janae. See, he's fully clothed. Nice. I see them lips. You got a lot of chapstick or gloss or something on them lips, though. Sir, all it is, again, family programming. We're not in the business of making families right now, okay? We have families, and this is family programming. Hey, Bamsy. Look like you getting ready to have somebody go crack your back. I like the little ice cream cones. I feel like if I could see your labia, ma'am, those are too tight. Like I feel, ma'am, if we can see where your coochie splits, your underwear are too tight. I'm just saying. Or is it just me? Am I wrong? This the kind that would get me in trouble. The tall and skinny, I would get in trouble. Crazy hair. Would get me in all kinds of trouble. Oh. Hey there. Green is my favorite color. Again, why is this here? You need to cover that up. Don't nobody want to see all of this falling out everywhere. That's not what we came here for. We may want to appreciate your wonderful tattoos, but we don't want to see your twig and berries all hanging out, saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Mm. Again and again and again. A mess. Oh. Well, what is this? And this. Interesting. Oh, ma'am, your pants up the crack of your ass. You looking back at us, you need to be looking in the mirror at your pants that's up the crack of your ass. Oh, sir. Why is it cut off, sir? Did you do that on purpose? Did you cut this off on purpose? Because you knew we would look. You got some nice lips, too. See them lips? Hey, Karen D. I like that top, sir. That's a cute top. It's a lot of hips. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hey there. Nice glasses. You just gonna think we don't see this, sir? You just gonna stand there like we don't see all of this right there, sir. That's what we're doing. Like just like we just don't see this. Hey. Ma'am, you think you may want to let us see your face? The other cheeks? Oh. Mm. Hey, man. All right, y'all. It's time. We made it to the end. We made it to the end. Did you enjoy yourself today? If you enjoyed yourself today, go ahead and put a shondo in the chat. Let me know you enjoyed yourself today. Let me know that you enjoyed yourself today. Again, shout out to Terrence and Janae and their nuptials. Shout out to the 2 new hall monitors. Y'all congratulate the new hall monitors as well while you're congratulating Terrence and Janae on their nuptials. I'm gonna go get me some crabs and lay down because I'm tired. And I drove yesterday and then went to the concert last night, and I feel tired and spent. And I've been up all morning doing the production work for this. So I'm gonna go enjoy me some happy food and lay it down for a little spell. Again, those people who may want to donate to the platform, you can do that there. There's a QR code to do that. I believe tomorrow we will be on Really B's platform for our Chasing Orlando panel. That will be tomorrow on Really B's platform. Okay, so y'all can look forward to that. Also, we'll be back on Monday for another week of Run Your Mouth. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I know The Informed made a contribution to the platform, so I want to thank him for that contribution to the platform. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. About to get out of here. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Till next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I will see y'all, I think, tomorrow with Really B and Ebby. Bye. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive.